Take Me Back to Eden. Live reaction with
Mo,
the man.
that's crazy.
And Conley is the rice. Let's do it. This is Conley on Twitch.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
Conley Music.
Conley Music. Conley Music everywhere. This is Conley on Twitch. Streams, makes music, music producer, rapper, singer. What else you do?
Father.
All right. Explain yourself a little bit more. That's crazy.
He might be up. He might be a little up and down in this because his kids are here.
Yeah. Okay.
So for fair warning.
He's already heard the album.
Yeah.
And he's going to explain things to us and, just point out things because he's a producer, so he knows a lot that's happening. And from what I've heard from Sleep Token, their production is crazy.
Yeah.
They do a lot of post that's ridiculous in their music. And we're just
gonna full reaction on my channel to
this already
with Jimmy. Because he hadn't heard
word.
it, so I reacted to the whole thing with him.
Okay.
So now I'm doing
So you're a professional.
Destination
Sleep Token.
just what I'm going to become now. Just showcase Sleep Token everywhere.
Who else wants me to be there?
They should pay you.
Who wants me to be there when Sleep Token reactions are happening? So yeah, let's get into this. Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden. Let's go. If you want us to react to the next album, then hit the like a bunch of times. The next album, right? There's one album after this?
Yep.
Is there other albums?
There's albums before this. Yeah.
Okay. If you want us to react to other albums, hit the like a lot.
And pay for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, and pay for it.
Yeah, and pay for it.
When we were made.
We've heard this one.
Yeah. We have a reaction to it.
It was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood. I come as a blade.
Yeah, so good.
Fuck you smiling at over here.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm listening to it.
That's crazy.
You have too big of a smile on
I'm
your face
excited.
for me, right?
I'm just excited. His falsettos.
So
What I love about
That
his
was crazy.
the way he sings is so like the way he breathes into every word.
It's epic sounding. It's very epic sounding.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He, what I was gonna ask, I was thinking of it. How many people are in this group?
So they have 4 people I think total, but it's him, the singer Vessel, and the second. They call him the second. He's the drummer. They're the ones that actually
They
produce
call
all
him the
track.
second?
Yeah, they each of them have like a name.
That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah, so Vessel the second, or 2. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. It's
Yeah.
2 Roman numerals.
Yeah.
But they produce the songs. Like they write all the songs, and then I think they take it to a producer and
So
studioify it. But
is it like a lot of like production, like synths or is it like band playing?
both, yeah.
They play live, and they
He
play
plays the keys.
each thing individually.
So he plays the keys and sings like the synths and piano or whatever. Then the drummer, obviously, and then they have
A real
chorus.
drummer.
Yeah. Oh, he's an insane drummer. You'll see as we go through. But yeah. So he's a drummer, and then they have a guitarist and a bass. Is this fucking up?
You gotta talk into it.
Well, okay, that's fine. I'll get closer to the mic.
Yeah, he's a drummer, and
This shit was right here. That's so dramatic. That's such a fucking guy. I will get closer to the mic.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better. Okay.
Yeah, but
So it's a band. Okay, I wasn't sure because it sounds like what I was hearing. It just sounds like synth, like a synth.
Yeah.
What was just playing. So I never know these days. Everyone is like in the box these days.
Sacred guardian. I come as a blade.
Crazy.
A sacred guardian.
Crazy lyrics.
You got me in a chokehold.
The way he let go of that.
You got me in a chokehold.
Everything has intent. Every single thing. This is nuts.
Beneath the stormy seas, above the mountain peaks, it's all the same to me. It makes no difference. I've seen my days unfold and the impossible. I've turned my walls to gold to bring you home again. So show me that which I cannot see. Even
Nazi's crazy.
Okay.
Yo,
The bars, that was a double.
The bars is crazy.
That was a double. Okay, here's with the double real quick.
I love the way he writes though. It's like so
Yeah,
like
he's writing crazy.
Yeah, it's like almost like ancient scripture. You know, like
So-
it's not like
This is
Wow.
obviously metaphorical,
yes.
right? So is this, he's talking to a girl?
So yes, it's all like double meanings for things. There is like a story that he tells across
Throughout the whole thing?
throughout all of his albums or whatever, and
Okay.
that so every album, every song, they call it an offering,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and yeah, so
That's genius.
And there's this god that is like the god of sleep or something, whatever. So every song is an offering, a token,
A token. That's
to
genius.
whatever.
That's genius.
And it's like essentially this, like in his dreams, he's like, it's like someone he's in love with.
Yep.
And, but it constantly tortures him to love this person. So he's like in this constant battle back and forth. And, there's a lot more lore to it. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know all the lore, but I know like that's the
That's
general
already
gist of things.
that's already crazy. To be honest, that's genius to me. Like, so this is a crazy. Where I'm about to take this is crazy, but just with like marketing, that's genius. Calling your albums an offering and things like that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Lil B, the bass god, right? Not a great rapper or whatever, but when he used to drop videos and music, he used to like call them like they were like collectibles, like they were like you could collect his music like they were like trading cards, which they weren't, like rare collectibles and things like that. And it always stuck out to me because it was like it just was like an added piece to just doing more. It's like you're doing more than just dropping music. You're putting a little extra thought and treating it like that. To me is just, I just thought that was a genius thing. So having that much lore behind it, sleep token, and there's a god you're offering your music to, that's like
More
that's
than just a
next level
song.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's next level shit.
Yeah, for sure.
that which I cannot see.
Bar. That's a bar. This is crazy.
Just bring mine down a little bit.
Oh, I was like, what?
Hurting my ears.
It's hurting. Mine's so loud. I think I'm going deaf because it's still not loud enough to me. I'm not gonna lie. Mine is so loud. Oh, he's wilding. He's wilding.
That deep breath at the end.
Do we know what he looks like?
No, so, well, yes, it was leaked. But he's like gone
But he
through
wasn't trying to.
Right. He
Okay.
was trying to conceal his identity. So people, even though you could find it, people try not to like
Expose it.
draw attention
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
I mean, that's
fans.
for the fan base. Yeah, the fan base doesn't want.
Yeah.
If that's what the artist wants, then that's what you have to try.
Yeah.
That's like Sparkmaster Tape.
Yeah.
When I was looking about it, I'm like, who is this dude? And I went and looked him up, and people were like giving the answers. People like did deep dives, and the fans were like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this? That's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. It takes away."
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. And he has a song on the next album called Caramel that kind of like addresses it, like addresses the fact that it was leaked. Like he was like, this is what I get for, trying to have 20/20 hindsight and whatever. Like, so.
Is he Nazi?
You can tell by looking at people.
No, he's from.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
They're probably crazy live.
Yeah,
that's what I was
that's the
gonna say. It's
biggest
heavy as fuck.
takeaway from this song is like it's
Yeah.
probably crazy live.
Have you seen him live?
No, my
Not
friend
even like
actually
a-
just saw them live last night, but
Really?
in UK. But
So,
Oh,
when they're
okay.
out there, they're wearing masks and shit.
always,
That's crazy. I'm making my mission to go to a show because that shit is heavy. I know for a fact when people are going crazy, live energy is always crazier in reality.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, this one is what? The Summoning.
Yeah.
Have we heard this?
This
I
is
feel like
long.
we might have heard this. Did we hear this?
I don't think so.
I think
Unless
we've
you
heard
haven't
like
posted it.
3.
I don't think so, actually. Goodness. Stop it. Hey. Stop. Bro, what?
Oh, nice.
What?
Fire.
Bro, what is happening? What is happening? It's so jazzy, too.
That piano sets it off.
Harmonies.
This is fucking crazy. I have to chill. This is crazy. Bro, what the fuck? chills again.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. This is so fucking nuts.
Yeah. So it's like, I have to be here for this. I'm going to figure it out somehow. I'm going to be here.
This is fucking nuts, bro. Holy shit. They're probably gonna drop and people are probably gonna hate, but this is the type of music that I feel like you could charge like $100 a song for this. Like, like this shouldn't even be on streaming platforms. This is like,
it's a whole
so
experience.
much, so much effort is being put into it, and so much talent is behind all of it. That like this is the type of shit that makes you look at like rap and be like, oh, this is why rap is like basically like
Look down on.
It makes sense because no one's putting this type of effort into their fucking music.
Yep.
And like if they are, it's not. Maybe they are putting a bunch of shit in it, like a bunch of different elements, but it's just not. To me, it's not hitting.
Right.
Like everything is being hit at a high level on this. Every single thing, and you can hear from
Only
section
thing
to
close
section.
is like Kendrick Lamar. Like,
That's crazy.
Bro, I was making in my head. I was already like downing that. I was already going past it, like because I felt like you were gonna say it. So I said, people may be adding a bunch of things to the music, but it's not hitting. I was kind of hinting that it was Kendrick Lamar that I was talking about, but this dude, he had to fucking say it. But it's like like there's like just sections in it. So. In rap, right? Because rap is the baseline for me. Rap, a lot of times. This is like Kendrick is good for this, but he's not a producer, so I'm not gonna give him credit for it.
Exactly.
But in sections and verses, so obviously you have the hook, which is like all the instruments. Like even your production, you like it's like unique. Each like unique sections, you add things like that might not even end up back in it. In the future, like it's like everything is like a unique. It has like a personality in it.
Right.
NF does it, but these people aren't producing. But like there's parts in here where you just hear rhythms change up just mid verse in the middle of the verse, like even on the just like on just like I can't even explain it. I wish I knew like technical terms for music, but like you can hear the strumming. Like the rhythms will change in the strumming just for like a quick second, and it's like that to me is
everything kind of echoes. So it's like something that might be the main lead at some point will end up being like a background, piano thing, and then something that is end up being like a heavy riff is actually the drum pattern at the beginning of the song. So it's like it's just that everything is kind of like a repetitive,
moving, but it's moving as well. So it's like. So the familiarity is there, which is important in music,
right?
Like to have that type
like it's prepping you for something that's going to happen. You don't even realize they're prepping you for it.
Yes. Yeah. And it just goes together so cohesively. And I feel like rap doesn't do that. Rap production is also simple. You have 4 bars. Yeah. 4 bar, 4 bar, 4 bar, 4 bar.
Those are
changing the last.
Adding an instrument. Yeah, changing the last for like a drum fill or something. Maybe like, but like you're just adding an instrument on the last 16 bars or last 8 bars of a verse. First half of the verse could be all the same thing for 8 bars straight. Right. 6 for the next 8. You just add an instrument on top.
Their measuring is also all
over
the place.
Yeah,
They
the
pull
time
from
signature
jazz.
Crazy. Yeah,
they'll have like 12 bar like verses. Maybe they'll have a 3 bar verse and then a 16 bar solo, guitar solo or something. Like it's all over the place, and they're mixing the elements of jazz into metal.
And even in the melodies that they're choosing, like the solo, there was a solo in there. That shit sounded like fusion jazz. It sounded like a fusion jazz solo, but right before that, it was sounding like some heavy rock. Like it was like, and it just, I don't know, it was giving me chills. Every switch up I got, I was just getting chills. I'm getting chills just talking about it in reality because the musicality is just fucking next level. Yep. I feel like that's why they could charge $1 million for an album and someone's gonna buy it. Something, bro, because it's just crazy. This is just crazy to me. It makes me want to make music on a higher level, even just rap, 100%. Lil Pump greater than K Dot is crazy, Miyagi. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is crazy. This is beautiful.
That's crazy.
Why is Flawd holding spaghetti?
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're not saying anything.
I'm vibing.
All right, we're getting your opinion after the song's over. Crazy melodies.
Okay.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God?
This is crazy.
Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. The taste of the divine. You got my body flesh and bone. Sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say, I know where to go. The taste of the divine.
What
Damn.
the fuck is happening, bro?
Yeah, that's what made them blow up when that song dropped. They
I can
I
see.
can see. I can
And
see
the
it.
second half was my favorite.
Yeah.
Bro, now I wish I wouldn't have paused it.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Just saying, because it sounded like two different songs. Because it sounded like two different songs. I'm like, damn, that second half was so good. But now I'm like, was the first half obviously it was just as good? But
I'm not saying. I don't think either half was better. I just like the transition from
Yeah.
what it went from to what it went. I feel like they was transitioning the whole time.
it got a little hip hoppy.
Yeah, it was like
It reminded me.
R&B
Yeah, it was
type of-
R&B.
Yeah.
It was like it gave me like Timbaland when he was in his prime type of vibes to it. Like that is something that I would like to hear. Like I would like to rap over, to be honest. And then the sound selection is crazy that they're choosing. Even on the part where it was transitioning in, like it reminded me of like I don't know. It sounded jazzy, but like just the choices of the sounds that they were using. It was such delicate sounds from such a heavy song to go into that. It made that drop hit even crazier.
And he brought back the chorus.
The chorus, the
essentially,
red, blue, the river. Bro,
It sounds like jam sessions. Like they're obviously
disgusting.
writing the music, but it sounds like they're just like playing shit. But it's like, you know what I mean?
I don't agree with that.
Like with the
I feel
piano
this
and
sounds
stuff,
so
it sounds like he
intentional
just
to me.
hopped on the piano and was just like fucking
I get what you're
rocking
saying.
out.
Like it's just a long jam session.
Yeah.
Like they're like improving off each other.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I don't. It
thoughtful,
doesn't feel like
but
that to me. It feels like this shit. This shit sounds like calculated.
This is the
Super
type of shit that
calculated to me.
happens at like jazz shows, though. You know, like people
Yeah.
will like start
Yeah.
improvising, and then they'll be like cueing, like let's try this, and then
We saw
it
that
happens,
on.
you know.
You know, Zildjian. They
Well,
make
the symbols?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have like a thing on YouTube where they will have like
Drummers.
musicians come in,
Yeah.
and they have like the whole band, and they'll have like the one person that they have, whoever the guest is, will be drumming or playing something, and then everyone else will just play off of them.
Right.
And it's like it's just such a dope thing that's happening.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll just start freestyling. Just
There's this
go
place
crazy.
called Chronic Guru here, where they have like jazz bands playing stuff. I was just there.
Here
In Orlando. Well, there's one in Sanford.
they go off.
Yeah, the band that I was watching was going crazy. It was awesome.
Oh,
It was
well,
like my
that
own
is
concert.
disrespectful,
There was like
just
2
saying.
people in the freaking room.
Chronicle's actually cooking. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. He actually is cooking.
This
and
song
he's
is like
absolutely
Mo
right.
with the transitions. Okay, Chronicle.
He absolutely cooked you. He absolutely cooked you.
He's gonna get up,
Gator,
okay?
if you're
It's
gonna
been
keep doing
happening.
that, just follow him.
Go see what he's doing. Go see.
go
Go ahead.
see what he's
Go
doing.
see what he's doing. Don't bark in his face.
But yeah, that is disgusting. What up, Sleeping? How you doing, bro?
Damien.
How you doing, bro? Wait, Sleeping is Damien?
Yes.
Is
We've
it?
established this.
I should know. Much love, Lost God. I should
I
know.
forget why. I think it's his Twitch.
Sleeping with
something
your
about
wife
his
is
Twitch.
fucking nuts, bro.
Something about his Twitch.
Sleeping with your wife,
It's
Are you
just
good?
Conley and his babies.
bro. This is actually crazy, and I just feel like
I like this one. I like
It
this
may-
one. I love Chokehold, but I think I don't know.
I think it's just gonna get crazier as we go.
Yeah.
This is only 2 songs in so far. Mm-hmm. Goodness, bro. Goodness, bro. It started raining, so I had to stop dashing. So y'all live, I figured I'd harass you for a minute.
Hell yeah,
Appreciate that,
Damien.
bro. We appreciate
We
that.
miss you, dude. How's life?
How's Tex? How's Tex doing? Dun 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 dun. Crazy melody. What?
I don't know. Sometimes I just
Watch
feel
Flawd
like punching
Spaghetti
it.
is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's unnecessary. You made me self-conscious about my cables. Huh?
Fire, right?
They good?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is crazy. It makes me want to make music.
Yep.
Makes me want to sit there and like build from scratch. You know, not fucking go to YouTube type beats. But you know,
Type shit.
evaluate that shit, bro. Next we got Granite.
Granite State. Shout out 603.
True.
Sulfur on your breath, granite
Already writing crazy.
in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk
Granite in the
about
chest.
it.
Already crazy.
Too damn late. Reason
R&B.
dislocate.
You're gonna hear that a lot with that.
Nice.
Talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat.
Okay.
You were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to
Oh.
you say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am.
Stop it.
When you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Death threats, falling at the door. We'd rather be 6 feet under than below me.
Dog.
Going crazy.
Wait. That's slowly. That's
Be 6 feet under than below me. If you had
stop it, bro.
then you should have told me. Before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's home. So keep an eye on the road or we will both be here. More than just a body in a passenger seat. And you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am.
Stop it, bro. This is crazy.
The second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am.
Stop it. This is crazy. This shit is crazy.
This is my favorite so far. What's gonna happen?
I know. That's legit how you think.
Bruh.
And then to sing the same lyrics
Yup.
on top of that is crazy, bro. Oh my god.
Like EDM type of thing.
That is just crazy. Oh my god.
Passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking
it.
In the class on the street.
Gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you don't know what you need. But I am.
What is happening? Stop it.
Imagine that they
Stop
had you guys
it.
singing it the first listen
Yes.
in your room. Imagine at a concert,
Facts.
like everyone's screaming that on
Crazy.
top of like the band. That's
Bro,
This is my favorite song on the album.
what the fuck? These niggas is like, I just like want to meet him. I just want to say, yo.
Shake his hand.
Yeah, like this is, you're fucking nasty, bro.
Romful, that
I just
was
wanna give niggas
Granite.
Props. I want to give him props to their face.
Yeah. To his mask.
Yeah, to his man.
His
is, like,
voice,
fucking
he's
crazy.
obviously way better than this guy, but his voice gives me the vibe of the guy that sings with Kid Laroi.
You think
You
he's
know,
better
this-
than Kid Laroi? The guy
Yeah,
who's with
but
Kid Laroi?
he has
You just
that
said the
sound.
opposite.
So
I said
there's
he's obviously better than him.
I didn't hear it with this album, but with the new album, it's gone viral of how many people hear it, and now it's kind of hard for me not to hear it. So I'm kind of hesitant to tell you guys like who he sounds like. That everyone's like, oh shit,
Voice wise?
yeah, Bo Burnham. He has. The more you listen to some of his other stuff,
I only know Bo Burnham's stand ups.
you ever heard him sing?
I have, but like,
His Netflix special?
like Netflix
like the
stuff.
Netflix, yeah. So Inside,
Yeah.
If you, just off that, if you hear him like the way he sings on those songs,
Yeah.
and you keep listening to him, you're gonna start hearing a resemblance, especially in some of the other songs as they come up. But yeah,
Really?
yeah, and especially on the new album, there's like
Jason.
a lot of songs that people are like, "Holy shit, is it Bo Burnham under the mask?"
He's really
Like,
just playing.
Imagine.
whole side project going on, bro.
Who's that guy that I was talking about?
I don't know.
You're talking about Corbin.
Is that who it is?
On this one song?
Yeah.
it's Corbin. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes. They have that same like it's the way he's
It's like the
tone.
opening the jaw.
Yeah.
all-
Yeah.
It's that sound. That's
Yeah.
exactly how Corbin sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally
Yeah.
I didn't understand what you were saying. He's Spooky Black. You know who Spooky
That's
Black
who it is. That's who I know him by.
His name is Corbin now, but his name was Spooky Black before.
Because that's racist.
Yeah, he's a white dude wearing do-rags, but he's nice though. That's a good song,
Yeah.
him and Kid Laroi. But yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
I have to hear more Bo Burnham. I've heard some, but
Yeah. You'll.
I can't fuck with Bo Burnham because I got a strike on my YouTube because of Bo Burnham.
Yeah. I had to edit one down like ridiculous. I had to strip it.
Yeah,
and,
see,
it was crazy.
I did what I do. I recorded, uploaded, and it wasn't even public. I didn't even make it public. I just had it on my YouTube, and it was like, you get a strike just for uploading this. I'm like, oh, okay. So
The only
the
one that I
warning.
think is fine is the Welcome to the Internet because that one's on YouTube. So you can post that one.
no,
I didn't
Welcome to
have
the
any
Internet
issues.
is the one that
Really?
Yeah, that's the
I
one
didn't
that
have any
actually got me the
issues with
strike.
that
Was it?
Welcome
I
to
thought
the
it was
Internet.
the Netflix one.
Welcome to the Internet is on Inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a song
really?
from Inside,
Oh, the
yeah.
song. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a song.
That's actually the thing that got me the strike somehow. I don't know. I
Interesting.
don't know why.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
They don't like you.
anyway. I like Bo Burnham still, but fuck Netflix. This one's called Aqua
Regia.
Regina.
Regina? There's no N in that word. That's crazy. It's kind of bad that the Spotify lyrics are spoiling the lyrics for you. Well, that's the thing. I won't be able to keep up because the music is so crazy. The lyrics help me. The music is too crazy. Because I'd be focusing on that if I didn't have these words in front of me. This is already such a soulful melody.
Well, my love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing out the mold. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford.
Bars.
Perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the soul.
Great bar.
Regia.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
What does it mean? No?
I have
You
no
don't know?
idea.
Water something.
We know what Aqua means. Bro, the keys?
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, my past is a holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the
This
hook.
dude be writing.
Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. And these days I'm a picture frame, screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the
piano gets me every
Keys
time.
are giving me chills, bro.
My favorite.
Regia is Latin for royal water. Okay, I figured Regia was some kind of royal. I just didn't know what it actually tangibly is.
It's
It's
like
king's
regal.
water.
Regia.
I want to learn this on the piano.
This is crazy.
When I'm dancing to alarm bells,
His voice.
no wonder my ears are still ringing. And I'm done.
He's singing through his teeth.
Yep.
It's an underbite.
Yeah, does he?
No wonder my
He's killing this shit.
arms are still swinging.
Regia,
Oxytocin,
running in the ether.
silicon,
Ballrooms.
subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rock,
Acid flux.
saturate me, I can't get enough.
Stop it, bro. What the fuck?
Cold love, hot blood, right into your heart when you think it all.
It's getting just better and better.
Yeah, it's good.
Bro.
That's my favorite.
The way that they could go from super heavy sounding rock to jazzy, that was kind of jazzy, but it was like R&B. Like, that's like the way that they could just like hit these genres so perfectly.
Yeah, they
is
capture it
crazy to me.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be like they gotta be
Student
of just
yeah.
music, not even like
Yeah.
not just a genre of just music in general. You have to really be eclectic and just fuck with music to be able to channel these genres as perfectly as they are. And it's like they're channeling the genres like to a percentage, and it still has like, I don't know, it has a unique sound
Yeah.
still.
And it's like not like one more than the other. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
a
saying.
mix of, it's perfect.
That's stupid. That's stupid. Bro, there was 4 bars in it. This right here. I'm done dancing to alarm bells. No wonder my ears are still ringing. I'm done fighting off the chain. No wonder my arm's still swinging. That's bars, nigga.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
bars.
poem. I mean, if you really listen to the whole thing, I mean,
Yeah.
everything, he's just comparing himself to like what he used to be and what he is
Yeah,
now.
but I was a holy book.
Yeah.
Now I'm a, what do you say? Hold on. let's
Yeah,
go
my
back here for
past was a
second.
holy book.
Yeah. My past was a holy book called from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountain shook. And these days, I'm a picture frame, screaming at the sunshine, singing in the rain.
Yeah.
Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain. All of Eden's vices running through my veins. Stop it. Stop it. Like, like
Insane.
Bro,
Insane.
it makes
the
me
way
think-
he writes is crazy.
It makes me think. It's so consistent. It's so potent. So
Yeah.
consistently potent. Everything that's being said. It makes me think of like, I always go back to rap. Like I said, rap's a baseline. They say every rapper has a hot 16. Like if you rap, you could have a good 16 bars, and then like on an album, there'll be a few songs that are like really fire writing, and then it'll be the rest of it. It's kind of like coasting off of
Right.
that. And this is just every single bar is like, it has the same punch as like a modern day rapper's fucking best song.
Right.
And every bar just feels so intentional and so just, it's poetic. It's like poems, like you just said.
Yeah, like for me, 21 Pilots, like they inspired me music and like writing, you know, like kind of like in a way to let me like, find my own sound and, you know, like be expressive however I want, because they do something very similar. They're very poetic. They go all over the place with their music, and it's great. And then Sleep Token, when I heard them, they also did the same thing for me production wise to an extent, but more than anything, his lyricism
it's crazy.
it's challenged me to be like, nah, I need
You got to write
I
something
need to up
meaningful.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this
You
is
have to
crazy.
write
Like,
meaningful bars. Like
sure.
hearing this, if you, I'm like holistic to the thought of hearing this. If you hear this and don't try to step up your lyrics, then you're not really.
you're not about it.
Yeah, you're not really about making like the best music you can.
Right.
If you hear someone doing it effortlessly, you're like, what am I doing? I need to figure something out to do to like evoke that same the way I'm feeling. I want people to feel like that when I do something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you aren't thinking like that, then you don't care. You're not in it for the right reasons.
Right.
You know? Vore. What does Vore mean? I feel like I've heard that word before.
Like carnivore.
Is that what it is?
Don't.
Vorism.
What the fuck? Bro, I was just talking about genres. Mm-hmm. Is this the same singer
Yes.
doing the screaming?
Yeah. So that is the only thing that I am not 100% on. I believe he is screaming, but I know the guitarist when they do it live usually is the one screaming.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's
It might not be him. It might be
maybe he
the
does it in the
guitarist.
studio.
Okay.
And then doesn't do it live,
Yeah.
or the guitarist comes in and does it over the tracks too. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. If maybe someone in the comments can.
Tell us in the comments, guys. That's fucking crazy to me. Like I was just saying, oh, they channel these genres so perfectly. The next song is they're screaming, and like the drums, is what just happened. Yeah, like what the? After they were just so smooth and soulful,
Like a
that
machine
last
gun.
song, like
It's
how, bro?
wild.
Yeah.
I'd be stressed out being in this band, trying to come up with new ideas. I don't know how the fuck they're doing it.
Bright stark in the throat of gods. Will the prey start?
Great writing, bro.
If we go deeper.
Goodness. That fucking drummer is going
Crazy.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Holy shit.
Come on.
Come on, preacher.
Don't take his spot. That's not fair.
Preacher.
Oh, he laid down.
Let's get
Melody is crazy. Yo, shout out the drummer, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out the damn drummer. This nigga is going off. He's retarded, bro. This is crazy.
crazy, right?
I feel like when he screams, it's the voice in his head on this song. Like when he goes into screaming.
Like concept-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
You could be onto something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
He said you're... Yeah.
No, I
fucking
don't know.
idiot.
I never,
Who invited the dumb bitch?
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he started off by saying, you become the voice in my head. And he screams that whole time. And then when he goes back, when he says, are you in pain like I am? But there was another part. I forget.
That whole part screaming right there.
I don't remember. But yeah, that was fire.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't even know like where to start, but like the drummer on that is what was like really going crazy in my head. Like I'm just sitting there thinking like how do you do this live? You just sit there and like I don't understand how you can.
Well, he has a double kick pedal for one.
Yeah, that I've seen. Ellis Pario has that.
They got a click track in his head.
Does he?
Yeah, all drummers like for live
they?
shows like that. Yeah, they'll have a click track, and sometimes it's just an actual metronome, like,
Yeah.
or it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Like
2,
saying
3,
it?
4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it helps just keep track of like
This
where
is
they are.
so clean, bro.
Yeah, but he's also an amazing drummer. So he does.
Okay. Click track live. That makes sense. So it is only in his head, and then everyone follows his lead.
It depends, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, everyone else can hear the drummer. Some people might want the click too if there's like a drop
Yeah,
where
if
it's
the drums
silent.
aren't there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That makes sense, actually.
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Well, like I said, who invited it up, man?
Like you said?
Yep.
I just took your words.
For real,
That's mine
like,
now. I said it.
that's crazy.
Just writing memories.
Ascensionism. Yeah, I took it now. That's me. That's all mine. Okay. This one already. The keys, I can already tell.
We'll see. That's,
Yeah, I know.
That's
I don't
what
know
you
why
think.
I said that.
Oh, I just love piano.
You literally have one in there you
I
don't touch.
know. I have a busy life.
Well, I know what you want from me. You want someone to be. Your reflection, your bitter deception, setting you free. So you take
His voice is crazy.
what you want, then leave. Who made you like this?
Get out of here.
Who encrypted your dark
What are we
gospel
doing?
in body language? Synapses, snap back in blissful language. Tell me you met me in past lives, past life, past what might be eating me from the inside, darling. Half algorithm, half deity, glitches in the code, or gaps in a strange dream. Tell me you guessed my future and it mapped onto your fantasy. Tell me into your mannequin and I'll turn you into my puppet queen. Won't you come and dance in the dark with me? Show me what you are. I am desperate to know. Nobody better than the perfect enemy. Digital demons make the night feel heavenly. Make it real.
What's happening?
Things better than the way I feel right now. I can offer you a blood clip paradise. Diamonds in the trees, pentagrams in the night sky. Lipstick, chemtrails, red flags, pink nails with one eye on the door, other eye on a rail, other eye following a scarlet trail, and the last few drops from the holy grail. Now Bloodstains are the color beans, just don't ask me first to the feast. Let's choke on the past and take to the broken skies at last.
Bro, the writing on this is even crazier. What's happening?
Take me back to Eden.
This shit is crazy.
I feel like The Weeknd listens to them.
Diamonds in the trees, pentagrams in the night sky.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. What the hell?
What you want from me?
You feel me? Facts. That's it.
That's crazy.
The same as me, right?
The same
He's not lying.
as me.
This is fucking crazy.
My redemption, eternal ascension, setting me free. So I'll take
Nice flip.
Yep.
It's a good flip.
what I want, then leave.
Bro, the vocal takes were like wild.
The layers.
Yeah.
There's layers on everything.
I'm overwhelmed.
Facts. Oh shit.
Bro, nah. That's crazy. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
That was wild.
Yep.
That was like, there was a lot of vibes with that one.
Bro, they had to have sold their soul. There's no way. I don't
offering.
See it. Yeah.
Yeah, they sell that river stick.
Clearly,
Bro.
because what is happening, bro? Where are they from? That's a good question.
UK.
They're from the UK.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. They eat beans on their toast, and this is what they doing out here.
That's crazy.
They would be selling their soul to Hades. There's a lot of like Greek mythology
Yeah.
references
Yeah, Mount
throughout their
Olympus.
stuff.
Caught that
Even
one.
their visuals are like,
The next album is called Even in Arcadia, and Arcadia was like a city in like Greek mythology,
Yeah.
and you know it's,
Yeah.
it's a whole thing, like almost like a utopia type of place.
so like even in Arcadia, they're still.
Oh, you almost got it. You almost have it. Let's finish your thought. Finish your thought.
I was gonna say chaos and bullshit, but
Yep.
That's what that was the idea.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's a good fucking name. They're just hitting all the aspects, bro. All the angles. Don't look at my dogs.
They're mine.
All right.
I don't know. I think they're saints now.
Like, so you so you just bumped them?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. I feel like
I will say, like, the new album, 100%. This one, I kind of like, after a while, it's like, it does get too much to, like, listen to
that's what I'm saying.
regularly.
It's like, this is
kind of
like
an
overwhelmingly,
experience.
like, I just feel like it's,
like
this is like
scores.
it is an experience. Like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. But, like, for the
song.
first, like, few months after the album came out, this is all I was listening to.
Yeah, I feel like that's how you would have to do. You can't put this on a playlist with something else.
Yeah.
Because it's too much. It'll make everything else sound like.
Right. Yeah, like you have something like this and you go to like what? Future?
That's like, what do you do? You have to listen to just them. That's the thing. It's like, it's such a high bar for like epicness.
Yeah, there you go, Pedro. See? He's like Conley. I turned him into their favorite band.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I think first person that ever asked us to react to it was Drox. I think.
Yes.
Which was like
at the
random.
Ridge.
Yeah, random, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, Drox got a few things up his sleeve.
Yeah, Drock has...
Drock?
Drock has an
I think Drock
acquired...
is the AI that's on Twitter. But yeah, these niggas is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think of their album, This Place Will Be Your Tomb? I love the play. Oh, so I like the first half of This Place Will Be Your Tomb. The second half to me is like a little... It's not that it's bad. I just don't really listen to many of the songs on the second half of that album.
Okay.
It's Dad, bruh.
Atlantic is my favorite on the album. I love Hypnosis. I believe those are the first two songs on the album.
Go.
And then I'll listen to the first half, and then usually, it's a long album. Car rides aren't that long, so I won't get to the second half, and I usually don't continue listening from there. But I have heard it. We started doing the whole reaction on my channel, me and Jimmy, for that album, but we haven't got back to it, so we got to do that at some point.
How long have they been around?
I think their first album, if I'm not mistaken, was like 2018, 2019, something like that.
Okay.
I think. That was like the Sundown or something like that. 2019, yeah. I'll be honest, I only heard of them after the summoning. I saw people doing reactions to the summoning, and I was like, what the fuck? And I listened to that, and I was like, whoa, who is this? And then I did a deep dive and listened to all their old shit, and then this album dropped, and I've been a fan since. But
The Summoning is crazy.
yeah, but that was
crazy.
2 years ago, so 2023.
So this is a 2-year-old album?
Yeah.
Then their first EP was in 2016.
The EP, yeah. Then 2019 was like their big, their full
when they
length
came
album.
out.
Yeah.
They really came out?
Yeah.
Are they signed?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would sign them too, to
To
be honest.
Hades.
Something like that.
They went down to Georgia.
Facts.
This one's called Are You Really Okay?
Ooh, this is a good one.
Is it?
Are you really okay?
What? Am I
Are
okay?
you really okay?
He wanted to cut me out of the stream. It's okay. Your water was blocking me on this.
This is Conley.
They were
Got
good.
country vibes.
They were good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I raised you in the dark, caught you reading by the sunrise. You wandered from the path through the silence of the
The reverb is like perfect, bro.
Woke me up one night, dripping crimson on the carpet. I saw it in your eyes, cutscene deeper than the scars could run. And don't you know, I can see it in you even now. And don't you know, I want to help you, but I don't know how. And are you really okay? Yeah, yeah. Are you
It's okay. Go. Go. Go.
He won't.
What are you afraid of?
Just please don't hurt yourself again. No. Please don't hurt yourself again. Please don't hurt yourself again.
Crazy.
Right.
And that's a song about self-harm, obviously.
Yeah, I think there is another deeper meaning. I don't know how anyone actually came to this conclusion, but when I did my reaction to it, a bunch of people were commenting on it, saying that it's because of like a miscarriage. But I'm like, I don't. To me, everything in the lyrics
hurt yourself
sounds like
again?
yeah, it sounds like self harm or whatever.
Yeah.
But people are saying the deeper meaning, like the story behind it, is a miscarriage. So maybe there was an interview or something, but I don't think he does interviews. I don't know how anyone came to that conclusion, but people were commenting on mine saying that. So
This part makes sense
Yeah,
if
you
it
woke me up
is
rather than like if you're trying to take yourself out, you know, usually
dripping
wake
crimson on
yourself
the
out.
carpet like
Yeah.
she was bleeding.
yeah. Like
So
it could be like a
deeper scars could
double
run.
or what. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I do know like the single artwork or like artwork that was released with it is like a woman with like there's like a baby in like the belly. Like
Is
a
it?
fetus. Yeah. So that's like it's like a drawing. But again, so I don't know if that is the only thing that is leading to it. Like that I will say that that obviously seems like that's what it's about. But again,
I mean,
This too,
now
I
I'm
cannot
kinda
fix your
reading
wounds
into
this
it. Now
time, but I
it-
don't believe you when you tell me you're fine.
It kind of does. It's
Yeah.
the please don't hurt yourself again. That's like that's what's
Maybe-
throwing me off.
Maybe it was both. Like she hurt herself because she had a
Yeah.
miscarriage.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Jen.
Yeah. Yep.
So
And I was gonna
But-
say I didn't really care for that one that much.
I thought it was a great song. It
it's
reminded
a
me
nice
of
break
like
in the album, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's great. I just think it's a
good,
nice
too.
like it's
I
a
think
kind
it's
of
just
like a palate
another
cleanser.
genre. They're like
Yeah.
we could do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to a high level, because to me that sounds like a early 2000s. I don't know if it's alternative. I don't know what they call the genre, but like so many hits, like
Yeah.
have a similar type of like sound to it.
alt rock.
Yeah, is that what it is? It sounds like alt rock, like an alt rock genre, and they just body it. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like something I would like go on MTV too and see it playing or something.
Yeah.
I think it's just because all the other ones were so epic,
MTV
and then
too.
this one,
Yeah, it's just
it's not good enough. For
MTV. No, because
That was the skater
MTV,
channel. So
MTV turned into like a dating,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
reality show. That's
Yeah.
why, like,
Next.
But yeah,
and then MTV2 was like
Room Raiders.
fucking Robin.Biz.
yeah.
That's the skater channel.
I can hear it on there.
Scarred.
Yeah,
I could not watch that. Still can't.
that was a
Hell
crazy
no.
show. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember a crazy one. Dude, it is.
Dudesons.
Yeah,
Yeah. I used to watch all that shit.
Dudesons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Shout out MTV. What happened to them, bro? That's unfortunate.
could
That was
say
my
it,
childhood.
The
Everyone
internet.
was watching Disney. Yeah, really, it was the internet. It really was the internet. Everything just is on YouTube now. You don't need MTV anymore.
Yeah.
Scar, W Scar. All right, Jason. Chill out.
You're sick. You're just
Got
sick
rid of
on
W
you.
Scar is crazy. I love when people get hurt, bro.
Why
This one's
are
called.
you
Hold on. Okay.
never
Damn, they just get right into it. This one's called The Apparition, which is Ghost.
Yes.
Yes, but you don't
Yeah,
believe
like when
in
you
them.
see like a
Why are you never real?
Already double. It's already a double.
Appear. You leave me with that grace. I am trembling with fear.
setting up a whole fucking metaphor right
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say off rip.
You will disappear just as I await.
This is the dream girl,
Yeah, yeah. I think yes.
but it could be a real girl as well.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I think he felt this about a girl,
Yeah, like
like
a
maybe someone
real
who's coming in
person.
and out of his life.
Yes,
But-
and she is quick to leave.
Trifling.
Yeah,
But you can apply it to the lore.
Yeah.
You know, of this person that he's in love with and battling
Nasty.
with, and yeah.
nasty writing. Nasty in a good way. Just in case. You're like, how dare you say they're nasty?
In the past, something was between you and I, my dear.
Genius.
And it remains with me to this day. No matter what I do, the scar will never fade.
What?
It sounds like Ghost. Ghosty.
Ghost Malone.
Okay.
This is hip hop.
That was like a Timbaland.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So let's make trouble in the dream world. Hijack heaven with another memory. I'll make the most of the turning tide. It's just split what's left of the burning silence. Don't wait, cause this could be the last time you turn up in the reveries of my mind. I'll wake up to a suicide frenzy. Loaded dreams still leave me. Loaded dreams. Something was between you and I, my dear, and it remains with me to this day.
I got chills again.
No matter what I do, this wound will never
This is crazy.
The harmonies.
Stop it!
Wow.
I think that's my favorite so far. Yeah, I think it is. There's so much going on there, bro. The writing is crazy. Rhyme schemes are crazy.
All right, let's hear the freestyle.
I'm not freestyling. No, I'm not freestyling. No, nah, I would though. I would get on these beats, babe.
That was fire. What?
You need to start producing. I need you to put your music theory to, you know. You took piano
crazy.
for way too long. You should be making something. Add to it. That's why the production ain't happening in this house.
Okay.
We
blame it
need
on
you to
me.
kick it off, bro. We need you to kick it off. We got the NPC back there. Throw some shit on there, bro. Bro, I think that's my favorite.
It was good. It was definitely one of the good ones.
If a person puts reveries in a song, they win.
Yeah.
They win.
That's what his word choice.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
say
Like,
reveries, you win, bro.
The poem, the music, everything. But then
Yeah.
it's like the words you can choose to use when you're writing a
Yeah.
song are like, I don't know, most of the time pretty basic.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like he chooses such crazy words that you wouldn't even
Taylor
think
Swift
to
does
rhyme
that
with,
same
you know?
thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, it's
crazy.
like I don't understand. To me, like sometimes it sounds pretentious to even try that when a rapper does it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. It just, that shit.
You know the other person that does it? Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he
Eminem
does.
uses
He does.
craziest words.
He
And
said
it's like, who the
fricasseed one
fuck-
time. And I was like, what? I'll never forget that. Fricasseed? Who says that in a bar, bro?
Yeah.
Like that's exactly, Eminem does that shit a lot. But it's like, if that's something that I appreciate at times if it sounds good. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people, like
Yeah,
there's
they'll
like the
try.
lyrical miracles who do
Yeah,
too much.
like they're trying
But-
too hard.
But if you could just throw it like, hold on, what he said? Yeah, you turn up in the reveries in my mind. Nothing else in that bar sounds ridiculous. He just chose that one word for that bar.
Like he easily could have said memories.
Yeah, easily.
Right?
Easily.
And people would be like, yeah, that works. You know,
Yeah.
and wouldn't even think of it. But reveries, it's like, oh.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a good point. He could have easily said memories, which is is a word that no one uses.
Yeah, dude.
Gator, you know the kids.
What?
Saint.
Hey,
You can come in here.
you know him.
I'll come. It's okay.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Gator, go see him. 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 You act like you don't know him. You were just on the couch with him chilling.
Legit.
Bro, that I think is my favorite track.
Hromfkel, we have a couple more after this album.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
just donated for the album.
Yeah.
I don't understand the second to last line. I wake up to a suicide frenzy.
Maybe everyone is like what's in his dreams is not real in real life, so it would be dead. Everything, I don't know. Maybe he wants to take himself out. I can't say that on YouTube. I forgot.
Because he wakes up and his dreams are full of so much, but he wakes up and he's still empty. So he's
Yeah, like he wants to take himself out because
Possibly.
his dreams aren't real.
possibly. Say hi, Saint. Point there.
Right here.
See, you're
You
on
see
the
yourself
screen.
up here? Oh, if I'm not covering you? Yeah, that's you. That's you. Yeah. That's you on screen. Yeah.
Isn't he the cutest? He's so
Yeah,
cute.
he's a cute kid.
He's like, why isn't she sitting next to me on the couch? And I'm standing right there. I'm like, I'll sit down.
Okay, I just feel like I need to listen to something simple like Flawd music.
Shade, dog. That's crazy.
Bro, that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. Bro, watch. I'm going to come out with some shit like this. You can be like, oh, yeah, okay. This nigga Flawd. He listens to a lot of Sleep Token.
That's crazy.
This is like, I really like them, bro. I really like
Yeah,
them. This
they're
is like,
different, man.
they're different, but this Gator!
We're not doing this all day. Go
Stop
out there.
it.
You're here.
Stop it.
You're here. They've been here.
This
You've
room, the acoustics in this room are not built for a dog to be
been,
barking.
acoustics are
Cut it out.
amazing.
I don't wanna hear that.
You've literally
Stop
been
it.
hanging out with them all day.
Stop it.
Get some help, bro.
Facts. Like, be like Preacher. Preacher's literally
What,
just hanging
stupid?
out. Don't call my dog stupid. Preacher, come here. Come here, Preacher.
You're not stupid.
You're not dumb at all. You're very smart. I love
You're
you.
not stupid.
You just don't
just
give a hard time
sometimes.
ever. You never give a hard time. You never give a hard time, baby
Sam
voice.
wants you to go sit with him. Sam wants you to go hang out. Come on.
Flawd gonna start coming out with words like spiralized and verisimilitude. I don't know that word, but I'm gonna write it down.
I have to feed them after. I forgot it was
No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. We only have a few
Yeah, I
songs
know.
left. We have 4 songs left.
Yeah, between these
Yeah.
and the next ones.
Yeah. Woke up in suicide frenzy, loaded drink that leave me render.
You cut your mouth.
Do
cut
you
your mouth.
want to use?
Go
No,
see.
just joking.
Go see him.
This next one's called DYWTYLM. I need someone to be a timestamp guy
Do
in the
you
comments.
want to
Yell loud, mommy.
something love me?
Do you want to yellow love me?
Do you wish
What is
that you loved-
DYWTY?
Oh, do you wish that you loved me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was. Do you want
wish
to?
that you love me?
Do you want to yell loud, mommy?
Or do you wish that you loved me?
Do you want to yell loud, mommy?
Oh,
That's clearly what it means.
it's a double.
Yeah. Do you want to yell loud, mommy? That's clearly what it
Look,
means.
now he's all up in his shit.
He wasn't barking. He just barks at sounds. He doesn't even care. He's like he does. I don't know why he acts like he's confused all the time. All right. The next one is called "Do You Want to Yell Loud, Mommy?" Let's go.
Ed Sheeran?
Right?
Good sound though.
Do you roll with the waves?
Poppy.
Or do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same?
The effects are crazy on the vocals. Like
Do you wish that you loved me?
cuts through.
Yeah.
Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching each and every day? Do you wish that you loved me?
That's a radio single right here.
Yeah. They just messed up with the title.
Is there something to give
Yeah.
that you will never receive in return? Do you know what it is? Do you wish that you loved me? Now are you trying to live like everything is a
Yeah, crazy
lesson
sound.
to learn? Can you ever forgive yourself? Do you wish that you loved me? My reflection just won't smile back at me like I know it should.
Crazy.
I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could. There is something eating me alive. I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings. They just don't
Crazy.
exist.
Damn.
Relatable.
It's crazy.
Into different people. It's getting harder to be myself. Do you wish that you loved me?
Vocoder.
Yeah.
Could we ever release? Is it better to just not feel? Can we hit delete? Do you wish that you loved me? It's been so long that I'm forgetting what it feels like. But I'd rather not remind myself and leave it all behind. And I try so hard to fix it up, but nothing seems to help. But I cannot hope to give you what I cannot give myself.
Crazy.
Do you
Stop it. This is a banger, nigga.
Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, whoa. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me?
He can just use any tone he wants, and it's just
Do you
like,
wish that you loved me?
this is crazy.
Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, whoa. Do you wish that you loved me?
Like every other song,
I like that
his
one.
tone is so like you were saying, like it's like he has like that guttural, like
Yeah.
like he has that, I don't know, like and this is just like he's like hitting the mids like poppy, like that's what I'm saying. Everything is just so intentional.
Yeah. He's crazy.
And like none of them sound any like not even the most like the smallest similar to
I've
each
yet
other.
to hear anything that
yeah,
sounds the same.
it's crazy.
Yeah, they're
But they have like their own sounds.
they do,
Still.
and it's.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like someone else.
Yeah.
You
No,
know, like
no.
it's like it's them, but
Yeah.
it's just different every
I
time.
was
Hell
thinking
yeah.
like, do they like do like features with people? Like, do they do collabs? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think they did do one. I'm trying to remember what it might have been. I know they covered a song by Loathe.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well,
Fuck you, you're done.
yeah, I don't think they have actually been on a song with someone else.
Yeah, I feel like they have that sound that people would be like trying to beg for features.
In 2022, what song? If you say it, I might be like, oh yeah, that one, but I can't think off the top of my head. Maybe it been on a certain radio station.
I don't know. That shit could.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really
Well,
Low? That's what you were just
yeah, that's
talking
what I was
about.
talking about. But it wasn't. They didn't really do it with them, if I'm not mistaken. It was just a cover of their song. But is it really with you? Well, is it really you? Is fucking an amazing
Imagine
song.
just going around just like, nah, we don't do features. We don't do collabs out here, bro. We're just gonna keep this sound all to ourselves.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. That's another thing that helps your sound anyway. Like, I mean, that helps your not sound, your
brand.
Yeah, your brand is that you're just in your own universe basically. You're in your own closed system. That's like I feel like too many people do collabs anyway, and they lean on the collabs. Like collabs should be a thing that happens like,
Naturally.
organically, you know,
Yeah.
rather than I like Sleep Token. Let's go Sleep Token on the song because that you should just like them at that point if you're a fan of them.
Yeah.
Definitely taking a spot in my 6 disc. All right, bro.
Six disc.
All right, bro.
Damn, remember those days?
All right, bro. He says he's gonna be replacing my Will Smith CD like last song. This nigga's wild.
No, he's saying he has 5.
He hasn't listened to
Five
anything
Will
new.
Smiths. 5 Will Smith is enough. He's saying he's gonna take one out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This one's called Rain. Let's go.
For so long I've waited.
I can't make the lyrics bigger. They're huge though.
Yeah, I was gonna say what? I guess the actual scream.
Yeah.
Fit for nobody, and I don't wanna get in your way.
But a violent.
But I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me.
Great effect.
And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my head. So touch me again. I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? It's that chemical cup that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds. A dangerous disposition, somehow refracted in light, reflected in sound.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Entangled in your trance, and I'm certain you have got your hooks in me. I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my fate. And I know
crazy. Crazy writing.
Yes.
Nobody can say for certain if
Oh, dope.
maybe it's all just a game. When I open my eyes to the future,
Sounds like he's outside now.
Yep.
No reverb, raining.
you say
It's crazy.
name.
It's like taking you to church. You can like see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. That's the best type of music. You can see it visually without ever seeing a video.
Yeah.
You create a video in your head. Bro, this is like ridiculous to me. This is ridiculous to me. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
You said there's 4 people in the band?
I
Or
don't even know
2?
what to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 4. Bass, drum, guitar, vocals, keys.
Bro.
Why'd you say her too?
Because I thought, oh, the second's just his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the 2 of them produce the songs.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think they like write them in the studio or whatever. Like they, you know, they workshop it and then they take it to a studio and have a producer
Okay.
that makes it, you know, whatever.
It's
They're
everything,
amazing.
including the mixing and mastering. Like it does so much. It just shows how much time you should put into your music. Well, I don't know how much time, but how much effort you should put into your music. Because if you can do it quick, you can do it quick. But the effort that gets put into the music, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's very, very. It reminds me of like editing a video,
Like you could
it's so much moving parts happening that are just like, it's like you hear like it never gets monotonous. You hear like something is changing at all times. Something's changing. Instrumental's changing. What he's doing with his voice is changing.
like even in the first verse, something so simple where he's singing straight and then he does the falsettos.
Yeah.
And on the
Yep.
falsettos, the reverb, the send for the
Yes.
reverb is going up and then
Yes.
it cuts out as soon as he goes back. And it's
Yeah.
like you hear the lingering falsetto over the straight verse, but it's like people you're just
the
getting
thing. And you don't
looped into it. You know?
but
Like,
most people won't even notice that.
yeah.
But it's not so in your face, but it's like subtle, but it's also like heavy if you're listening for it at the same time. It's such a, I don't know, it's a good balance of just so much happening, but not being, it is overwhelming, but it's not like overwhelming in a negative way, if that makes sense. I don't know. It
I think
reminds
Imagine
me-
Dragons is a good
Yeah,
comparison. I'm a big fan of Imagine Dragons.
when I
Yeah.
first heard them, that's what I compared them to. But I think I've never heard anything besides what's on the radio for them, and I think that I think that they have Imagine Dragons has like a
More commercial.
more commercial sound. This to me is like the mainstream tries to keep you away from it because they want people to be just like eating like I don't want to say processed because Imagine Dragons is crazy too. They have anthems and like clearly they put a lot of effort into their music too. But this is just I feel like this is just more. I don't know. It's like it's hard to even explain what I'm trying to say, but it's not because it is a very catchy, appealing sound. But I don't know. It's like what The Weeknd was compared to what The Weeknd is. Like The Weeknd had like a sound that was like. It was so epic, and there was so much happening, and it just sounded so intentional. And
Yeah,
then
I
it
said
turned
I
into,
thought he listened to them.
and then it just turned into like just a pop machine after that.
When
If
he
anything,
first
it would have
came
been
out.
reverse because
He was up first.
oh yeah.
Was he?
The Weeknd. I used to listen to him
I
in
don't-
high school.
Yeah,
he was
we
like
were
on
I don't know
both
when it
Yeah.
came out. What I heard the weekend was
like 2012.
that's Kissland. That's what I heard.
2011. I feel like.
But he had the trilogy before.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the trilogy.
That's when I was a fan of him, and then he made it on the radio. I Can't Feel My Face and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
and then
changed
he just took that and just ran with that style.
That's when I stopped listening to it.
Yeah.
Same. I like the Kissland album. I love that album.
Yeah.
And this kind of reminds me of that album.
Yeah.
Like certain songs on that album, like Professional, like
The sounds.
Adapt, like you said. It's like it's just
Like,
builds.
So they don't have a similar voice, but their delivery is very similar. Like Wicked Games.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Like I left my girl back home.
Yeah.
I can
that
hear
whole,
a little bit of The Weeknd. I can hear that sometimes in some of the melodies. On the more hip hop R&B sounding things, you can hear a little bit.
Yeah, it was on my stream, I don't know if I did it or someone. I don't know. We were comparing him to Michael Jackson, which Weeknd obviously pulls a lot from Michael Jackson too. So it's like obviously their voice are so different, but like the
way they use
the
it,
delivery of this intimate stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Like the vibrato and shit is, and like you just said, in like being intimate, like you can hear. It's such a.
Like he's on the mic.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, legit. Every single like breath, like.
Yeah,
you can hear
like
that.
if there's any kind of like anything in his throat, you're gonna hear that.
You hear that shit, and it's like it's very intentional. That's why I was saying the vocal takes are just it's good because most people these days that's the type of shit that you stay away from. You just hold a note, vibrato is not really.
Yeah.
It's like everything is just so
simple.
Yeah, like formulaic.
Well, there's even takes like throughout the album where I'll hear him singing. And if you like listen closely, you can hear him breathing the lyrics on top of him singing it. So he's he's whispering
purposely
the
want you to hear
lyrics
that.
like
That's
on
wild.
top of him singing it, and it just adds this like layer. Like, everything is so
It makes
layered.
it epic.
Yeah,
It makes it even more epic.
yeah.
And
Dang.
you can feel it. That's an intimate thing too, because like I was just saying, they don't want you to hear that. That's not the type of shit you hear on the radio. You don't hear. Everything is so polished and so just. I don't know. It's just very clean on the radio, and like this is kind of it's not flaws, but it's things that you don't hear. Yeah, it is flawed. Yeah, it is.
It's like raw.
I'm gonna check him
It's
one last
raw.
time.
All right, it's always me. Hey,
It's me.
you
Go.
see?
Go with them.
Go,
Go ahead.
follow him. Follow him. Go ahead. Go follow him. Go see what's happening.
Go ahead.
Go see what's happening.
Go see.
Go
Go see.
what's happening.
Go see.
Stop barking and go see what's happening.
And stop being a bitch.
No one wants to
being a
hear that.
pussy
I'm not
ass
gonna baby
bitch.
you for barking. Cut it out.
We're fine. We're chilling. I'm gonna punch you.
Flawdzilla, a little off topic. Ren shared Twitter shot video with token. Excited. Oh, I gotta watch it.
I knew it. I knew
Yeah,
they
there
were
had to have
gonna-
been a video coming from that. Are you cute? Here you are. Stop.
Go see right now.
Stop it.
Go see. Go see.
Nah. Stop with the barking. Cut it out.
Go.
You're not getting babies for barking. You're not.
Now we scared
Stop it.
Saying scared of the dogs again.
Yeah, because this guy want to bark at the top of his lungs like a Riri.
The door was shut, and I like walk in, and I'm like, "Everything good? Like you going all right?" And he goes, "Shut the door. The dogs are about to come." Okay.
When he was just like, "Come on, preacher.
Yeah.
Come on."
It's because of Gator. Because Gator wants to bark like a weirdo for no reason. All right, so now we got the title track.
Yep.
Take Me Back to Eden. Let's go.
Already the first word. First word this sentence.
What is that word? What is that, bro? What is that, babe? Phosphorescence.
Phosphorusine.
Okay. Yeah.
There it is.
That's how you spell essence?
Phosphorescence.
Isn't it two S's?
Phosphorescence.
Phosphorency.
Yeah, I don't know.
Phosphorescence.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where.
Turning energy into light.
Okay.
Okay.
Lay down.
We dive through crystal waters, perfect
Waters.
oceans, but no one told me not
What are you doing?
to breathe. And now the weight is
so it's getting heavy.
But like water is receding as well on top of it.
Yeah.
My, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden. Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stuff. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire.
Goodness. He did get into a rap there for
Hell
a
yeah.
second.
Yeah.
I'll put my foot on my dog and put my foot on my dog. Good melody.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
I wish I could sing.
Facts.
And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
What was that? You do that?
Yeah.
She did that? She did that.
I didn't do shit.
This is crazy. No one to do. Reset my patient violence. Stop it. like crazy. This is so crazy. The heaviest. This is monstrous. Bro, what's happening? Oh! That's crazy. Bro, that's the heaviest shit. Niggas knocking over cameras. Chill out, bro.
That was me, I think.
That's too expensive of a camera to be doing that.
Holy shit.
You're tripping.
Yo.
How did the
My
colors
bad.
change? Were the colors this color before?
The lights changed.
lights
it was
changed. Because it
you
landed
hit-
on
yeah.
that.
It was red and blue. My bad. Holy shit. All I did was push the chair back.
Mo's wilding out.
I told you I could
chill
flip.
out,
I
man.
told you I could flip this
You
shit.
didn't flip anything but the camera, bro. Don't get full of yourself because only the camera flipped. That was
It
not.
wasn't me.
I was like, yeah, she did that.
I was
You
trying
took
to
that
give. I was
personally,
trying to give
bro.
Gator
far from the desk.
space.
He's not even close.
My bad.
I thought it was Gator. I was about to blame the dog.
Oh,
That's crazy.
it wasn't your fault.
But yeah,
that's crazy.
that breakdown was crazy. That was the heaviest breakdown I've heard in the
Yeah,
entire
that shit was
album.
fucking
Like
nuts.
it felt like it was like that could have happened from the song. That's how it felt. Like every start of the bar was like you could. It felt like I don't know. Whoever's mixing this shit is like
Yeah, it's great.
doing craziness. Sleep Token
Jeff.
kill the stream. Are we still streaming? We're still streaming.
Yeah, we're still streaming.
Gator. Gator. Stop it.
We're not
I'm
doing
over
that.
that. I'm done with that. We have friends come over sometimes. Cut it out. That was heavy. The camera fell asleep. No, Mo knocked it over with her big ass head.
My head didn't even touch anything. I
head is
moved the table.
Your head is a part of your body. Your head is how you get momentum. Your head is how everything else works. Like everyone else has muscles, you have a head that you use this weight. You
crazy.
shift the weight and
Later,
moves
I'm gonna
balance.
punch you.
Cut it out. You shift the weight of your head and shit just starts falling. Yeah, gravitational pull to your head.
No, Gator needed space, so I moved back.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
And
He's a dog. He's a dog. Gator. Those are children.
we don't bark at kids.
She got a dome bigger than a basketball. Facts, bro.
Okay, who wants to
Straight
fight?
up.
Let's fight.
Straight up. Straight up. Cries in forehead. Remember that? I'll never forget that. Momentum. Facts.
Crazy. Fuck all of
Facts.
you.
That's a fact. All right, we got one
Your
more
head
track.
is obviously bigger than mine.
It's not true. Look at your head and look at mine right now.
When you say dog, it sounds like duck. What? My dog?
I never said dog before in
I
my
did.
life. I said canine. I've never said the word dog. Ever. In my 35 years of living.
35?
I could just rip that open and put my finger in there and just...
I could do the same to you. Except you have more holes.
I don't have holes. I don't
Yeah,
have any
you
holes.
do.
It's a lot of hiding this forehead through the hat. You're banned, Sleepy.
Facts.
Gator. Hello. You've seen him a million times now. Every time you're going to bark, every time he puts down his headphones, like, what's going on, bro? All
Get
right.
up, Junior.
Last track. Last track is called,
Let's do it.
how do you say that word? Euclid?
Euclid.
All right, let's go.
I think
Euclid.
it's Euclid.
Euclid.
Yeah, you also said phosphorescence was phosphorine.
Euclid.
I remember. I think I had the same
Phosphorine
exact debate on my stream. So
If it
now
was
I-
Euclid?
yeah, and someone corrected me.
I said it, so it's definitely that. It's the thing that I said, which was Euclid, so it's definitely that. I guarantee it's Euclid.
He's a Greek mathematician.
Sounds like me. I thought you were looking for pronunciation. That's pretty crazy.
I was. And it
just giving us definitions and shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bro's breaking his phone up.
All right. Fuck you, too. You know, look.
Oh, he broke his phone. He broke his phone. He can't even tap the screen. That's crazy.
What the actual fuck is happening?
Euclid. He broke his screen.
Yeah, I
think
literally
it's
can't type
Euclid.
anything. That's cool.
If anyone wants to go back and timestamp these when I upload this to YouTube, I'd appreciate it. Because there's a lot of breaks in the middle. Shut up!
People are gonna say you're mean to your dog in this live.
Well, he's pissing me off.
Euclid.
Thank you.
Euclid.
I was right.
Euclid.
Stop it. You're already wrong. You already lost. You already lost.
Father of geometry.
That's my dad. Happy Father's Day, Euclid.
Dr. Dre?
All right. Oh, okay.
Pretty.
Just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am Victor on the inside burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy head that won't stop turning. My face
This nigga's spitting though. This nigga's spitting though. Heavy head. Oh, this nigga's spitting. Let's run this back. Let's run it back. Oh, you
Fuck
hear what he
off.
said?
He kind of sounds like Fall Out Boy.
I was gonna say that. On this he does.
Yeah.
The melody, I think. Maybe the way he's pronouncing the words.
Sounds.
Just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am Victor on the inside burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy end that won't stop turning.
Oh,
My fate is a bad collision and my mind is an
Wedding
open
song.
highway. Give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane. Me when you get the chance.
Oh, he using vocoders now?
Feel the walls around me closing in.
A mix.
Just running forward, alive like wires as I see the past on an empty ceiling.
What are we doing?
Long with the light signs anyway, but oh to God you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse you were all my symmetry. Parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone. Hold me when you have the time. I just need to leave this part of me behind. Do you remember me? When the rain gathers.
This is crazy.
Then nothing else matters for me.
This is crazy.
Ad-lib rock.
Facts.
Crazy. What's happening?
These ancient canopies
The
we
ride.
used to lay beneath. No, the night belongs to you. This power's broken through. There must be someone new. No, for me, it's still the answer.
Got a ghost in the hallway grin. Hey, yes, it won't stop turning.
Sunset.
This is nuts. He's doing so much. It's beautiful.
It is.
Sun setting.
Yep. Give me the night.
This shit is next level.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
next level, bro.
That was one of my faves too.
Me too. Me too.
Yep.
This shit is crazy. I'm making it my life's mission to meet them. I don't care.
They'll probably run away from
I'm
you.
gonna find them, bro.
Just made Flawd a super fan.
I'm gonna find you.
He's gonna find this dude.
I'm gonna find them. It's crazy.
The mainframe, firewalls are down.
Well, I mean, if you really care that much, you can find his name. It's out there.
Then I'll find his address and then I'll find him. This shit is nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Flawd, if you upload this to locals, I'll do a timestamp in the comments when it's uploaded there already. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Are you putting
can't.
it on YouTube?
Yeah, but I can't upload. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, but I have to wait till tomorrow because I uploaded mad videos this morning. It's like you have to wait 24 hours, which
Yeah.
is something I've never seen before. But
On YouTube? Mm-hmm. I've never seen that. How many did you upload?
I don't know, probably like not even maybe like I think like 60.
60?
Yeah,
That's
Not
wild.
like not onto the page, just to be unlisted.
just
Yeah, unlisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Probably
We have
that's
so
60.
many.
crazy.
I had to put them on locals this week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 60.
Wow, that's nice. That's great.
But
You just schedule them all, or you just have them all?
no,
and
they're just
list it?
on there. She
Okay.
has to go through and like
Schedule 'em.
Put them
yeah,
on locals.
yeah, she has to put them in.
You guys are working on a
section.
whole operation here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like you got something going or something.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I really want this to be up. I want this to go on. So this is gonna be the next thing I drop,
Yeah.
or maybe not the next thing I drop, but it's gonna be dropped tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put it on YouTube, but I'll put it on locals first. Obviously, it'll be on locals first, and then you can put the comment with the timestamps in it. That'll be on there when it goes live.
So thoughts on the album?
Bro,
This was like
it's an experience.
9 out
It's
of
an
10.
experience. I'll give it a
I just can't give it a 10.
I'll give it a 9 too. I'll give it a 9 too. Just because
I would agree with that.
the artistry is just so crazy. Musicality is it's just everything's done at a high level. All the different genres they touched, they did it at all a high level. Everything was I was hearing familiar sounds, but like not that. So it's like I don't know. I was constantly engaged. The entire
Yeah.
album, I was
Yeah.
engaged.
Yeah.
So like
I still like this album more than even in Arcadia, but I do
Really?
think even Arcadia has a lot of bangers.
Okay.
This is but yeah, this is my favorite album.
yeah, this is like a piece.
Yeah.
You know,
They
the
were
whole
so
thing.
good.
Even lyrically on that song, that was crazy. There was so many like crazy lines being said there. What do you say? Hold on, let me go back here. This one kept standing out from the first time he said it. Or these lines. Okay, hold on.
Come on.
As I see past on that empty ceiling, I play along with the life with the life signs anyway. But hope to God you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse, you are all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. What are we doing? What are we doing? He's speaking in geometry, bro. This dude's like doing crazy things on this, like it's normal.
Right.
annoying.
Like, what book was he reading? Where he learned Euclid. And he was like,
Facts.
I don't know the song this book.
And then the whole album is like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What
They
are
had
you
some
doing
fire
here?
songs. What were your favorites?
Let me go look real quick.
I think mine were Summoning, Granite, Aqua, and the last one.
Yeah.
I don't even
Those are good
remember.
songs.
Off of my
fun
first
ones.
listen.
I don't remember. What's the one that I said? I think Apparition is one of them.
Yeah, the Apparition,
Yeah,
Rain.
Rain, Apparition, Choco, Summoning. Granite is hard. I don't know, bro. I'd have to go with which ones are my least favorites in reality on this album.
For me, it's like the one that I listen to the most is Aqua Regia. It's a
Yeah.
little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like it's a little bit easier to be put on playlists and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I think the Summoning is the best experience on the
Yeah,
album.
that shit was so dope.
Yeah, from
It
the
does.
transitions and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. From to the jazz and like it's so much happening on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I think my favorite is the Apparition. I think
Apparition. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Is that the one I said was my favorite?
I don't remember. I think so.
That's your job, bro. What are we doing? You're supposed to be remembering that stuff.
I have a
But
terrible short-term memory.
I think my least favorite is the one that was like radio friendly. The do you want
Do you wish that you love me?
do you want to yell it loud, mommy?
That was your least favorite?
Yeah, I think that was it was just like it was just poppy. It was like it was kind of the whole thing was kind of similar, which I got used to it moving around and doing things.
Yeah.
But Are You Really Okay was also like that. But I like the message of that like connected to me. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, I feel like they were doing something very specific with Do You Wish That You Love Me.
Yeah,
So
I
it's like, I don't think they were trying to do
Yeah,
more
it
of it. It
wasn't
didn't
the
hit
whole-
that time. They were like, oh, we're
Yeah.
doing this time.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
So-
They purposely did that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it was still a good song. I just, it was just a little bit poppy. A little super
Yeah.
poppy for me.
Well, that's kind of what I feel about even. So I called Even in Arcadia like a masterpiece. And my thing is what they set out to do, they achieved perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, the songs may not be as fun of an experience as this. They still do a lot of the
Yeah.
crazy whatever, but they're really like experimental and a lot more poppy in the second album. Or
Yeah.
well, not album,
I don't mind
the
pop.
recent album. Yeah.
I don't mind. Like, so if I feel like it was just the way the album worked.
Right.
Like, if they would have started with that song, it probably would have been different because it would have built up into what it like how it started basically.
Right.
Because it went from going crazy with all these transitions and wild musicality happening to like kind of like a straightforward poppy type of songs. And it was like it just I mean, I don't want to say it didn't fit the ride, but it just, I just was expecting craziness and that's not what happened. So I think if it started with that and then went into anything else on the album basically.
Yeah.
But it's still fire. Still a fire album. Still a fire album.
Sure.
It makes me want to step up musically. To be honest, it makes me want to produce instead of being going finding beats. It makes me want to do everything intentionally with when I'm writing. I'm also making the music at the same time.
Definitely makes things a
whole
lot
idea.
harder.
Yeah, but like
Because there's a thing when you're like producing music that it's like you have an idea for something and you start working on it, and no matter, you can have all the instruments in the world, if it's not gluing together, it's like it's a wash,
Exactly.
And not every song you produce is going to have that glue that sounds like an actual
feel
song
like
for some reason.
even when you're not producing, you have like 1 out of 10 that are like really
Oh yeah.
like like the one where you're like, oh, this is what I was trying to do. Everything
I was
else
working
you're just
on
working towards something.
Like I'm working on an album right now, and I started it the week I released my last album because I had an idea of like what I wanted this next one to be.
Yep.
So I started working on it, and I was working on that for like 2.5 years.
Yep.
And all of those songs I pretty much scrapped. I've kept 2 of them, and like all the songs that are on my album now are songs that I had started last year. So 2020 was when I started the album.
Yeah.
Had like 10 songs.
Yeah. And
Scrapped
then you
all
work
of them.
towards something.
Yeah, I had an
Basically, is what
idea,
happened. Yeah.
but I scrapped all of them and wrote all new songs, and those are all the ones that I have from last year.
So that's how it works. So like everything is like a amorphous lump of clay is what it is, and everything is up until you build the vase.
Yeah,
Is just practice is how I feel.
yeah,
That's how I feel about everything. Every single thing I do is like that. Like I have an idea for everything I do. It doesn't. A lot of times it just doesn't end up being that. It turns into something totally different. Like this works. This wasn't what I was going for, but whatever. It's a song. It's a song that's made, and then you learn from doing that what you're like how to execute better what you're actually trying to do. That's what ends up happening for me, and that's why I have to start producing now because I wanna be able to a year from now, 2 years from now, be able to be at a level where it's like, oh, this is what I was thinking of in 2025. This was the idea that I had.
Yeah.
It's like the same type of shit.
Literally. Yeah. So essentially, this album's been 5 years to make it.
Yeah. But legit though. That's bro.
Dang.
I feel like that's what I was talking about with the effort that they're putting into the music here. To get to this level, that's what you have to go through. You have to go through. Probably on their way to it didn't sound this clean, didn't sound this like perfected, this high level. Right. You know, you gotta fail a bunch of times to do this. It's when you're pushing shit forward, you have to fucking fail on the way, which is even more respectable because the shit is all high level music.
Yeah,
it makes me want to step my shit up, and it won't be overnight.
You know?
But that's what I'm saying. People who won't do that, or people who hear this and don't do that, you're in it not for the music part. Yep. You don't love music at that point. Or
people will spend years to get one song to have the quality of any of the songs on this album. Yeah. And then they'll put that song on TikTok and just every post will be that one song.
Only push
and
that.
It's like,
That's literally what it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, that was a fire album. What did you give it of a rating when you listened to it first time?
First time? I mean, I was like 10. I was like, this is mind changing.
Okay.
Like, this was like, this is shaping how I'm approaching music moving forward, you know. Yeah. After like more listens and stuff, I would agree. I think 9.5. Okay. You know, there on these headphones, or, you know, if you listen to it on a better system, there are some complaints I have with the mix. Yeah. It sounds like when you mix and master stuff, you know, you usually master the loudest part of the song. Yep. So sometimes it's like they do that. And like other parts of the song, some things get compromised, or some things get a little muddy and things like that.
If it wasn't for the lyrics, I would have missed some things. Because, the music was definitely
the mix on Even in Arcadia is fucking impeccable. Like, it is just, I don't know, they must have got, you know, the best mix and master.
They probably heard the complaints. They were like, let's
I know. I got a lot of shit.
That issue.
I got a lot of shit for complaining about the mix. On the mix. You know, and people are like, "Oh, good." You know,
you'll always have complaints about that. No matter, you always have complaints if you critique someone's favorite thing, no matter what. That's just how it goes every single time. I can say a bunch of great things. I say one thing, like, that's all my comments.
Yeah, they only catch the bad shit.
There's no such thing as a perfect mix. That's facts.
Yeah,
but you can have a more listenable mix. But yeah, there's never gonna be. It's really like the ear of the beholder.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's art.
But I was more impressed with the mixing regardless on this. Like, the whole time. Like, I did hear that, but I was still so
it's not a detractor.
Yeah, it was still just so impressive to me even with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's our reaction to Take Me Back to Eden. Shout out Conley.
Thank you for having me.
Go follow him. Conley Music.
Everywhere.
This is Conley on Twitch. And Conley Music everywhere else. And he makes music. Follow him on everything. You can hear his music. Yeah. We'll reacted to his music many times.
His shit in the description.
Yeah. His shit will be in the description. Facts.
Yeah.
Peace out, niggas. And hit the like button.